What is up guys, welcome to Boomer Base. Today is not the video for my top anime fights, I'm just doing something small in between. I'm going to talk about a series that's recently come out on Netflix called Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. But as always, before we start talking, let's get cracking. So, to be completely transparent, I am a massive Gundam noob. All I have ever witnessed of Gundam or anything like that is maybe a few episodes of Gundam Z, I think it's called, and maybe Wing. Potentially, in my younger years with watching Fox Kids as a channel. I own the first manga volume of Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin, and then I've watched the Origin on Crunchyroll. I do own a fair whack of it on Blu-ray now. I'll pop a picture in here for that. I'm essentially trying to get all of it in quotation marks, or a vast majority of it, where I feel like I can just start and just entirely go through Gundam. I thought as this had come out on Netflix, I thought I'd just give it a go, see what it was like. I'm in a massive, robot mood at the moment after seeing Transformers 1. I've been recently rewatching some of the older Transformers TV shows with Transformers Armada. That's a pretty cool trilogy series if you haven't seen it. Some of it's on YouTube, so I'd go check it out if you haven't. As far as I am aware, I know there is Zeon and the Federation on Earth. I think this show takes place on Earth. And basically it's from the point of view of Zeon. And things, so they're we're watching from the point of view of the bad guys, which was quite interesting to be fair. My only real negative with the show, the animation style for the humans. It looks very much a sort of Far Cry 3 sort of game animation, which I don't think suits it very well. It's this kind of crummy 3D CGI looking stuff. That was the part I just didn't like. It wasn't nice at all. Even with this style, the fighting and the fight scenes with the Gundams was very, very cool. Now, before I dive any further in, if anyone who watches this knows more about Gundam or where's best to start or whatnot, please let me know. I'm ready to dive into Gundam in a big way. So pretty much with this show we follow a captain for a Red Wolf squadron of Zokus called Iria. She's pretty cool. She looks a bit like Vi from Arcane. There's a bunch of other characters. I have no idea if Iria is someone from the main series or not, or if she's just here to champion her own show. Obviously, going forward, I will talk about spoilers and things, and I'll try to do my best with not knowing much, as I thought it would be nice for a fresh perspective and things, and just to just talk about it, because I weirdly didn't think I'd enjoy it, but I enjoyed it a fair whack. But I know this isn't exactly prime time Gundam, if that makes sense, so I think it's only up from here. Then we basically follow Zeon's losing battle on Earth, and they're trying to win the war. Iria is part of the Red Wolves squadron. She is the captain of the Zokus. They're red. They're pretty cool, to be fair. And basically, I think it's just called the Gundam, or I think there might be a name for it, but it's known as the White Devil. It looks like the main sort of Gundam. I'll put a picture here. I don't really know if it is the same one or whatnot, but basically appears, it's shit hot, it wreaks havoc, and it obliterates the rest of the Red Wolves, apart from another character called LaShawn. And basically it's a kind of surviving, losing the battle with this new Gundam, which is pretty cool. It's only 6 episodes, it's very, very short. I honestly could have watched a 12 episode thing if it was a bit more spread out and things, but there was a lot of shock value straight away, a lot of deaths, a lot of, those difficulties and things when it comes to war. There was a cool doctor who I'm not actually sure if he was a good guy or a bad guy or not, but there might be another season from where the show ended. I don't know. If there is, it would be nice to have some more answers. There was essentially a major that appeared, Major Kellen, I think it is. I'll try to pop a picture up. I think he looked familiar to me randomly. I don't know if I've actually ever seen him before or whatnot in anything, but he appeared familiar to me. But he was a pretty cool character. I don't know how relevant he is to other stuff, but then another sort of lady appeared called Haley. So we had 2 female sort of badass pink-haired ladies, which is pretty cool. I think where this show definitely exceeds and succeeds in a big way is the fighting. I thought the fighting was very, very cool. There was a lot at stake. You weren't really sure who was going to die or not from the sort of Zeon group. We do end up at a sort of engineer scrapyard base, and one of her friends, Alfie, is there. and they end up building some more Zaku's out of scrap and stuff, and that was pretty cool. Like, I definitely think that's something that Xeon should have definitely been thinking about anyways, but it was hard to sort of familiarise myself with wanting to like these characters, considering if I watch any other sort of Gundam, these are going to be the bad guys that I want to lose, and things. But it was nice that they gave some sort of heart and character sort of development and, you know, some realism. You know, by the end, Ilya realised that the person piloting the Gundam was a kid. I don't know if it's the same kid, to be honest, from the main sort of Gundam thing or not. I really don't know. But, you know, Ilya's a mother. She lost all of her crew with the Red Wolves and whatnot, and she tried to, like, save the kid. It's not the best, but I enjoyed that aspect of the show. You know, it was a nice sort of roundabout way for a character to go, sort of wanting to be a protector now rather than just to win the war. We did get to meet some things called gyms, I think they're called, or GMs. I'll put a picture here as well. I don't recall ever seeing these before, and to be honest, they reminded me of Cubics, if anyone's ever seen Cubics, or if I've just randomly reminded you of something from times gone past. But I don't recall these, but these apparently are the things that are coming in shit hot now to sort of win the war against the Zaku's. We do get to meet another team of Zaku warriors called the Midnighters, I think. They were pretty cool. I kind of enjoyed their Zaku Gundams a lot more than the Red Wolves. They had this sort of like almost shark horn on and things, but they were pretty shit hot. And essentially there's a fair few fights with the Gundam. Ilya seems to have this weird sixth sense in sensing when the Gundam's going to appear, but I don't know if that's just something to do with the kid, something to, you know, I don't know. It wasn't really answered, or I'm just too stupid and didn't realise it was answered. But if someone does know, let me know. Yeah, it pretty much is a bit of a back and forth. Ilya tries to sort of reason with the kid after LeSean sacrificed himself. Fortunately, R.I.P. LeSean. One of the Midnighters comes and ganks the Gundam from behind, like Megatron did to Optimus in Revenge of the Fallen. And Ilya's a bit sad, you know. The Doctor and Haley and whatnot, they kind of all escape, or the Doctor doesn't, I think he stays on Earth, but Haley and some other people, Alfie and whatnot, they escape back into space. Ilya decides to go to Africa and whatnot, as Europe and Asia on Earth have basically been won by the Federation. I really don't know when this takes place. I do feel a bit lost with the show, but I enjoyed it and felt happy within the contained element enough to sort of like want to talk about it. It was quite cool. I would take more modern Gundam, or at least exploration into just other stuff, whether it's more focused on Xeon or Federation. I'm really not too fussed. I'm in the mood to consume more robot mech things, and this fit the plate for me quite a lot, so I was quite happy with it. But overall, I think it's, you know, nothing special. I don't think it's going to even maybe hit very well with Gundam enthusiasts, but I think there is a lot that can at least be loved from the show that we got, and I'm hoping that if it's loved enough, we might get some more, and if we get some more, it can only be uphill from there, I would hope. Like, I'm hoping that this show was kind of truthful to the original, but as I've mentioned before, the human animation sucked, the fighting scenes were awesome. Yes, war is difficult, it was a cool show. I would at least recommend giving it a go. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be working on the top anime fights soon. I have given myself a bit of a big bucket load. It might turn into something else or into a bit of a series. We'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care now. Bye bye.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.